Gamers, Happy New Year to the AC+R people. It's once again time. Here once again after a month of Christmassy hustling and bustling. First European AC+R FT7 of the year, and number 42 in general. Another very interesting card tonight, and I'm gonna tell you why. So I think this night the card looks fairly interesting for a couple of reasons. So we have, let's start from the top. So we've got Warp versus MisterTomato tonight. Another UK-based Johnny player in addition to Blues. I obviously don't want to compare like MisterTomato to Blues too much, but it's sort of have to lean towards doing that, both being like Johnny players of I guess rather similar skill levels. But that's gonna be another interesting set. It's always with ABBA. We got two ABBAs tonight, by the way. Two, not one, but two. It's always with ABBA that she's just super entertaining to watch. Is when ABBA is on screen, you know that there's somebody's gonna get murdered, right? And like ABBA, not super blessed with a lot of good matchups in general, but I guess her matchup disadvantages come mainly from being fairly susceptible to getting IK'd. And when you have an ABBA matchup, you always have to ask, is the ABBA's opponent at a place where they not only do have their sort of game plan together, so that they're consistently hunting for those 3 straight KDs into an IK consistently, and when push comes to shove, do they have what it takes to perform it? But we've seen Warp 2 times against Blues in the past, 2 very tight sets. I think first one a long time ago was like 5-7, the latest is like 6-7, and that went down to the last match, last pixel, if I recall correctly. And it's gonna be super interesting to see tonight how they fare against another Johnny player of similar quality. Johnny IK goes full screen. That's definitely something. Pretty much any advantage you have with your IK is gonna be good against ABBA. I think, like, if we consider ABBA's good matchups, isn't Robokai? Doesn't Robokai have like some? Does Robokai even have IK? I think Robokai
does.
But I think there's something. There was something like problematic for Robokai. I think Robo is like one of the few good matchups for ABBA, right? But I forgot. Either way, gamer, welcome to the cast. Snap.
Hello.
Coming up after that, we got Lennard versus Drive Zero. Drive Zero, that one player that sort of like, I don't want to say struggling. What's the right word I'm looking for? The eternal challenger, sort of. Always playing so well, but getting unfortunately few wins under their belt. I guess it's like
his games are really close, but
yeah,
that's problems closing out matches.
It's like just little things, and I think it's also that Drive Zero has been facing a lot of like slightly stronger challengers, so there's not a single match where it's been like super easy for them. But that like you said, Drive Zero's matches always go down to the wire, and that's why they're so hella interesting to watch. Yeah, well, only won one set, but in my heart, if something in my heart, you've won a ton of sets, Drive Zero. It's always been such a pleasure to cast. And Lennard did have their debut match some events ago. Fairly strong performance. The image in my head of Lennard is that of a more like a footsie-based Kai, But I suppose it remains to be seen if my imagination matches the reality to tonight on screen.
Futsi-based Kai kind of the norm.
Yeah. I guess you have like those a couple of those turbo Kais, so to speak.
Does the opponent know how to punish these two special moves, Kai?
Right? After that, we got another super explosive one. Gearuz Chip versus Mr Danzai, also known as Goofy, our Danish ABBA player. Yeah, somebody's gonna die.
Yeah, definitely.
And depending on like if ABBA gets to touch Chip during her mode, it's like Chip is gonna explode. But on the other hand, Chip has like pretty decent tools for like mobility, landing random hits at mid-screen. So whether it is that you wanna like spend time, waste time running away, just stall for time to let ABBA's install counter count down, or if you're just trying to KD straight up at neutral, I think Chip has pretty decent tools for that.
Yeah.
But expectations probably are that the matches are not gonna be too long.
Unfortunately for Chip, yeah, he has a kind of slow IK compared to most of the cast.
Yeah.
It has the weird setup where he does the pentagram and it's kind of slow.
It's weird how a thing like that affects a matchup that much. But I mean, it is what it is when you have it. It's at the same time it's interesting. It's cool to have a character that revolves around a particular mechanic that other characters don't interact with that much per se. And then obviously we're gonna finish up the evening with a high level one. Alf, Testament, the man that doesn't really need much introduction if you follow the European AC+R scene even a little. The combo master himself against an interesting challenger. So OliveOily, allegedly very strong. I haven't had the pleasure of casting her matches that much. We had that one match against Masker's alt Axel, but other than that, haven't seen too many of her matches yet. And it's gonna be an interesting test here at the end of the evening against Alf for sure.
We'll see. A strong May. There's going to be damage dealt.
We have Warp in the lobby already. Let me check. Give MisterTomato another DM just in case.
Oh, there they are.
All right.
MisterTomato was in the chat at the start of the stream, so...
Oh, right.
Maybe they were in the bathroom or getting a set drink or something.
Alright, let me boot up the prediction as well. Warp ABBA versus MisterTomato. MisterTomato's first showing here. Ooh, I'm getting excited.
Yeah, they've been playing in the UK sets, but not here.
Another UK representative here. MisterTomato from Wales. Versus our a little more often featured ABBA player.
Yeah.
Decent start. We're in the mode, and we're working towards the corner. Now, an interesting or important aspect. Oh no, the second hit of the Danzai. Important aspect here is gonna be definitely how Warp manages to hit confirm hits. And so far,
should be death.
yeah, That's I'm pretty convinced based on that first round for sure. Ooh, but look at this. We've got some mist
Oh,
cancel.
that's... Why did that not hit Haba boxes? 5H just briefed on the slide.
Right, immediate burst to not get knocked down once. For Abba, super important to avoid those hard knockdowns whenever possible. Because after
level 2 on MisterTomato. Okay, didn't let it loose. I think they thought they were too far away.
Ooh, Danzai powering through.
Oh, they couldn't punish.
Oh, that's it. That's gonna be a kill. Yes, and he gets it. That's... The cards are put on the table starting from the first game. MisterTomato has what it takes to IK those stuns. That's big. That's absolutely big.
Only with the kind of good IK, you don't need to worry about being in range to also punish.
Yeah,
to get the knockdown, you can just shoot the card. Unless you're at like full screen, since it's not too fast.
And the way he scored that hit, he basically got a full screen Mistfiner hit.
Yeah.
And then you can just IK on that. That's sick. Ooh, nice counter pull.
Go for the stagger reset.
Wow.
And yeah, that's dead.
Those are some good ass combos from Johnny. MisterTomato looking very, very strong here. It's like both players looking pretty strong. Those combos that Warp put on the table first round, very, very convincing. But we do need to get through those big Johnny buttons, even when the double-edged mode is activated. Can't.
Just me, by the way, or is the game audio kind of low?
Is it?
I guess chat could also confirm. At least for me, it's kind of low in the Discord stream.
Let me know and I might be able to fix it in the way.
Sounds alright. Okay, I guess it's just me then.
Bam, and another one. And that's how it's gonna be. It's actually a cool alternative game plan for Johnny. Instead of going for those hard optimal combos, you can just go for fast KDs. Because the win will automatically come as soon as you knock her down 3 times.
You don't have to bother about the Johnny combos, you can just confirm into IK. It's the easy kill.
Yeah, you have to give Johnny an advantage in this matchup in that way. Again, oh, I think they were probably trying to activate IK there, but missing. But last-ditch effort, no blood being regained from that blood pack. But this is still a possible comeback. Is basically one combo away from.
I mean, it's Haba, but there's the Finer.
Yeah, even without levels, Mistfiner seems pretty scary in this matchup.
Yeah,
I think,
especially since Warp couldn't even normal block it at that point. They had like, you couldn't see the life bar.
So in this game, I guess level 1 Mistfiner heart knockdowns, as far as I see.
Yeah, I guess it does, so it's kind of good.
Yeah,
actually. They are in this mode. Just need like 3 snipes in. Like it's kind of hard for Johnny to combo of that level 2 slide. Ava has some really funky boxes.
Alright, needs one more and that's it.
That should be it, yeah. Oh, but...
I guess at that point...
quarter Silco forward.
Yeah.
One of the hardest inputs. For some reason, sometimes.
Let's see if Warp can do this without Johnny without their meter.
Meter is kind of important for Johnny, so...
Yeah, giving away a lot of these...
And again, Warp once again has no health unless they manage to, exit the mode.
A little bit of extra from the blood pack, but not too much.
And that should be a kill.
Yeah, pretty expected.
Unfortunate loss for MisterTomato.
But I mean, overall, if you look at like how much value he's been able to get from those IKs, you will still go for them every single time.
Yeah, that's how you play the matchup.
But you're definitely not the favorite to win the round after losing the access to your meter. Like you said, meter in pretty much any Guilty Gear game is so important. Ooh, into?
No combo after.
Playing footsie is very nice
Go
this
for
round.
the reset tech. So MisterTomato is awake with the stagger mash.
Oh yeah, true. I think the names are backwards. Then again, in AC+R, it's sometimes hard to, you know, because the players don't always stay on the same side. But you're absolutely right. Fixed. Ooh, interesting jump in. Yeah, immediate burst. It's definitely a very momentum-based matchup, and probably want to spend your burst as soon as possible, especially if it gets you out of that hard knockdown, out of that combo from Johnny.
Okay, we have Moro.
And man, the footsies, the mobility, that's...
Oh, there's the hit. Ah, but drops the combo. And they missed their like slight micro there. Hesh moving, both players are moving.
But Warp has a lot of health here and a very decent life advantage. Nice block back. Ooh.
Manually activates.
Ava's so good at powering through the opponent's moves. Not only does she
Yeah,
have
once
like...
again there with the Danzai.
Yeah.
That should be kill. Yeah, even with the OTG hit.
Not only the Danzai that has the armor, but a lot of her moves just have pretty good hitboxes overall.
Yeah.
At least when the mode is activated. When the mode is not active, she's one of the more pathetic characters in the game.
Kind of, yeah.
Kind of on par with, like, I guess, Eddie without the puppet out.
But they still have some funky normals even in the normal mode. Like I think it's 6 Age that like instantly stuns DC if it counter hits or something.
Yeah. Ooh, nice response there.
Okay, that was a very panicky burst there.
Ooh, Danzai delivers the active frames to reach the infinite armor. Yo, scoring the hit. Ooh, takes it easy there.
Yeah, I think they were really low on health.
Yeah, it's another aspect you have to keep an eye on. When you combo the opponent with Moroha, you lose health yourself. Health
Yeah,
which you can...
You like finish your combo and realize you have somehow less health than the opponent. You're going to die from like one non-FD block special.
Shit, did I just kill myself? What is this character? Ooh, nice.
Jump out. Avoid them.
The unpluckable setup.
Yeah.
One more. Ooh, so scary. That's gonna be it. IK into. Bam!
Yeah. Aside from that one execution error, MisterTomato is on point with the IK punish.
Yeah, and even I think they missed the IK declare once.
Yeah, once I guess.
But had a very fast like transition into normal gameplay after that. Ooh, just standing there unstuck.
I wonder what the MisterTomato was doing.
Could have probably been like a delayed button.
Could be.
Nice, that's the first.
Let's find the way out. But gets bursted back into the corner and unfortunately eats the knockdown out of the burst.
Yeah, that's a massive value burst.
Okay, but yeah, goes into Gogomora.
Oh, that's so much value.
Nice.
Refreshes the blood, keeps the combo going. Nice! Dashes under the Divine Blade! That's a big punish.
Kuumisesti ajedito.
Oh, this is dangerous though.
Yeah.
Warp has dust.
Oh. I think this is way too low. Yeah. I think MisterTomato realized it after activating, like, no way, there's no way this is going to be hitting on time.
Another big risk there, deactivating the IK, but sometimes you kind of just have to go with it. Meter is just that important, even if you're kind of low on health.
Okay.
Ooh, unblockable setup. Bad.
Kind of misses it once again.
TK and Senga, another one. This time Warp stands up to block.
Ooh, that was, well, at least it was gold, so they might get the burst back if they definitely if they win this round.
Good presence of mind from MisterTomato, spending that burst to get out of that unblockable setup.
Okay, one knockdown.
Danzai delivers.
Danzai powers through. And a hit, and it's gonna kill.
Yeah, not enough flow profile on that one. I wonder if you can space it properly to go under. But definitely another strong option that Johnny Reversal Super does give you a hard knockdown. So
yeah,
gotta be careful with that if you go close as Abba. I think you can probably even power through it with Danzai spaced. Or one of your other buttons. Not sure, but my gut feeling
tells me. We have some random dude in the lobby.
The matches have been pretty close still. Nice.
Oh, another bad burst.
Denying the blood back, doesn't let Warp go into the mode for free. But here we go, switch the positions. Ooh, yeah, the normals delivering once again. The burst whiffs. Good start for Warp, but look at that. Warp has already done, like, look at the damage Warp has done to themselves. That's 2/3. And he hasn't got hit even once yet, I think. Yo, is that if he's gonna get killed by that?
Okay,
no.
that should be in that one.
That's so sick. That's the excitement of watching Abba. Is like you basically completely kill yourself with the combo that you perform on the opponent.
I guess that's why you do the combos where you like end with the
blood back.
Or the
hopefully.
Like the heat grab going out of the mode. And then you like go back into it, so you kind of like regain your health. At least from what I've seen from some Abba players.
I think it's the blood back activation gives you a little extra, but the key grab also gives you like a decent chunk of the damage you done back. Nice jump out. Ooh, into the key grab. Here we go.
Oh, yes. Okay, nice. Let's see. Oh, okay. Drops the combo, unfortunately. Was getting excited about Johnny combos. Okay, yeah, nice.
And refresh the blood.
Moroha. Okay, combo was a bit too pro-rated, I guess.
Could treat that as a nice little reset. Again, burst. Avoid the KD. Yo, just dashing under the coin with the mobility.
Oh, unfortunately, just gets grabbed out of that. Okay. And then they die.
Yeah, whether like, even if they don't take that hit, they had so much, or like so little blood left that even a normal block string.
Going to exit out of the mode after block stun.
Yeah.
Probably.
Was pretty much a checkmate there. I think if you're... Yeah, even burst is not gonna help at that point much. Alright.
Yeah, burst to avoid the knockdown. Oh, unfortunate burst there.
In AC+R, probably not as important to avoid the coins by bursting as basically the XR meta. But it is also a thing here. You can burst against the OTG coins to avoid the levels. Oh, again. Doesn't quite.
Combo of Throwdown. Gets the knockdown and a level.
Ooh, interesting.
Do die over the Finer.
Warp looking a way out.
Okay, yeah, activates. It's do or die, I guess. Gets a good hit.
Is that gonna be enough?
Throw dash.
Yo, gets the loop, almost.
And they missed the ID, but there's still some damage with the jump.
Man, that micro dash into a button, that's like a hell scream poke. When you have Goku Moroha activated, that's so sick.
Yeah, but it's so ridiculously fast.
It's funny how a character who's this strong during her mode is actually like considered one of the weakest characters in the game. That's like Guilty Gear for you. Everybody's bullshit in some way.
Oh, fireworks going off.
Ah, the reversal super works once again.
A really unfortunate burst from Warp.
Nice.
Last round.
Jump into
Okay,
a
let's
crab.
see. Okay, burst out. Smart.
That's probably one of the most dangerous situations. Back against the corner in Goku
And
Moroha.
it. Oh, that should be it. Yeah.
Yes. Slash that.
Just 3 knockdowns in a row into IK. And Abba is dead.
Yeah, even if Abba until that
That's
point.
the weakness of the character.
Yeah, pretty much. That's why she is considered somewhat of a low tier character. Even if you had the momentum up until that point, it can shift so fast. Even if you're full health, doesn't matter. The IK will take it all. Alright, burst spent here.
Fortunately gets thrown off that very high hitting jump heavy. Just Danzai's. Let's see what the pressure is. Okay, takes it cautiously.
Ooh, and that's
They're
it.
dead. Yeah.
Damn!
This IK is kind of fast when you think about it. The activation is kind of fast and the hard throw.
Yeah, it feels like MisterTomato just knows this matchup very well. Came prepared.
Okay, good block on the single. Okay, activates mode.
This is also set point for MisterTomato, so warp to stay alive. Has to pull off something. It's like the rounds have been very close. But the abundance...
Nice confirm there.
Ooh, looking very dangerous here. Avoids the hard knockdown, but gets punished as a result.
Risky move there, and that's it.
Yeah, it's sort of like a move that sometimes you just have to take. But if the opponent is ready for it, can punish you on the landing. Get the damage nonetheless. And the knockdown. That was very good stuff though. Again, another one of those sets that even if it's 7-1, it's the small things, especially when it's so easy to swing the momentum around, having the IK option available. It's, if nothing else, very, very entertaining sets.
I mean, Abba is kind of the character where its game plan is basically to kill the opponent before you die yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna swing and I hope you die before I die. That's what the character feels like most of the time.
And I'm super happy to see, for a change, players who are just like 100% concentrated on that IK Abba game plan. Even at like mid-level-ish, you like sometimes like people just, I guess, forget in the heat of the moment, or they just don't have like a fully fleshed out game plan ready to go against Abba. They're like, all right, I'll play like I normally do, and then sometimes I might spot an opening to get that IK in. But MisterTomato was basically 100%, nothing else but go for the three straight knockdowns and IK. Beautiful. Alright, next coming up, Lennard Kai from UK versus against Drive Zero Milia from Hungary. Alright, matchup that I think is probably slightly Milia advantage. I guess in general, Milia doesn't really have a lot of bad matchups in AC+R. Probably like Chip and maybe Baiken and Slayer, the two characters who can weasel their way out of Okizeme pretty easily, so she can't autopilot disc. But I think Milia is definitely a solid character. The downside, again, being that she's kind of on the harder side of things to pilot, I suppose. A lot of potential in, you know, having to finish your combos, and if you can't finish your combos, you can't get those hard knockdowns, you can't set up those discs, and you don't flow as well as you might want to. One thing I have to say about Drive Zero, the same thing I said about earlier, I actually want to see them succeed. They played so many tight, so many very entertaining games here on my channel, but only one victory under their belt so far. It's been a certainly like a different kind of success story. Drive Zero has improved so much from the first time I saw them play till today, and I think this is another very like, this is kind of like a chance for them to prove that, basically to show all of the fruits of their effort. I think Lennard is probably a really nice match for Drive Zero skill-wise. Again, Lennard, the first time we saw them in the FT7 was looking very strong. Nice anti-air. Those anti-air is gonna be super important against these mobile air characters. On the other hand, Milia does have the pin, so it is definitely not the easiest thing to anti-air her. Take her out of the sky.
Oh, nice draw. And it's the FRC.
Alright, not quite the kill.
Somehow missed the follow-up on the DP.
Ooh, nice check there.
Nice check. Yeah, has to FD that. Good end, air-to-air there.
Yeah, I feel like Lennard respecting the meter. Oh my god, that snipe! Misses the combo.
I think that was some sort of misinput. They definitely didn't want raw dust there.
Yeah, Lennard definitely didn't want to use the burst this round, but kinda have to. You kinda had to. Drive Zero was 0 health and you still had a little bit. So it's like, you gotta fire that burst and try. Unfortunately, didn't get the round.
Yeah, there was a good movement from Drive Zero there at the end.
Being very patient. Also patience from Lennard, just waits for Drive Zero to land, crouching under. And
there's the FB garden, but I don't think they inputted all the follow-ups.
I love how active Lennard is, not letting Drive Zero dash in for free.
Good anti-air once again. A bit too far away the combo.
Right. the setup. Into a throw. And gets the pickup.
Okay, black.
Beautiful.
Oh, I think that I kind of miscontrolled the garden. It went off screen.
Yeah, it's not the easiest thing to control for sure. When I was trying to like figure that stuff out years ago, I could never really get the right inputs out. So it's one of those things that you have to learn as a Melia player, how to sort of guide the garden properly. Drive Zero at very low health.
Patient. They have meter. See how they use it. Okay, finds a throw. They were a bit too close after the dash in disc. Okay, aggressive round start this time. Nice throw once again.
Yeah, Drive Zero has been sort of missing the angles with the air approaches. Then again, Lennard has also been very actively crouching under.
They managed to get the garden out before the projectile hit. Okay, SB disc.
Lead in there, pretty decent combo.
Okay, drops the combo. But still got some okay damage.
Again.
Good throw. Unfortunately misses the FRC, but they just lost 25 more meter.
Very nice interception.
Oh, unfortunate burst. Okay, manages to escape, but a nice chase.
Yeah, very nice air chases there from Lennard that round. In the right corner.
Rising jump K.
Yeah.
Pretty good rising button from Kai.
It's one of those buttons that, like, the hitbox is very upwards oriented. I mean, it's decently in the front, but especially like when the opponent is above you. Really good at chasing, like maybe super jumps in the corner when they want to super jump and air dash out. Alright, managed to pick up the pin. And now, the hunt for the hit.
Just manages to hit the 6 heavy.
Drive Zero has gotten pretty decent random knockdowns of that, like, dash 2K. But same goes for Lennard. Both these characters have pretty... Sorry, did I say 2K? 2D, I meant.
Yeah. Ooh, good. Counter pulse.
Ooh, straight into the FP.
Anti-air. Force break.
It is a really nice, like, set it and forget it, like, I am controlling this zone now kind of a tool, that FB Fireball.
I guess the pin back. Good air to air.
Ooh, finds the hit, but misses the conversion. That hitbox, the standing P.
Nearly a 5P. Ridiculously good anti-air. Nice stick throw. Okay, misses the dash. Gets the burst from Lennard though. Both are at very low health.
Ooh, the empty dash or empty jump. Ah, crossing up! Drive Zero was probably predicting that they wouldn't be able to cross up there, but had a small crevice behind their back. Able to completely evade the 6P. Now working the corner. Ooh, that's big.
Heavy. Oh, they were a bit too far away from the 2K. Oh, the pin completely missed. Gets it back.
Ooh, lucky that was not a counter hit, so not able to pick that up very easily.
Oh, a bit too far away.
Yeah, this is a tricky situation.
Okay, super confirm. Oh, but why did that 5P whiff there? It has a somewhat funky hitbox. Somewhat, it's kind of hard to combo that character.
Nice, changing the trajectory into a double jump, avoiding the FB Fireball. And now, one hit and Drive Zero, yeah.
Now once again, the rolls have not been working at all against Lennard. I think all 3 times they've checked it with 2P match.
Yeah, Drive Zero has had a slight troubles in the right corner, especially throwing that pin putting it in a place where it's not very easy to pick up. I think that roll was like a double, like get two birds with one stone. Really wanted to pick up the pin during the roll, but Lennard said no, not gonna give it to you. Nice. At the full conversion.
Okay, unfortunately drops it near the end.
Now the whiff burst is definitely gonna plague Drive Zero. Too close for that.
Yeah.
At the meter though. Another
They
really good
had to
anti-air.
RC. They would have better punished. FB this. Low. Okay, bursts out.
Yeah, kind of like that. Just taking the one loop into the disc instead of getting the second one and the corner. Again, on the landing. That's definitely one of the harder things, especially if you're used to newer Guilty Gear games or just newer fighting games in general. Somehow it feels like super hard when you're jumping in to keep the Gatling string tight. And Lennard has been able to capitalize, get those Abare throws in against Drive Zero's jump-ins.
Or like you hit a big move a bit too high up and then you get thrown after you land.
Again, a little too
Gets a
close.
one hit at least. Better than nothing as a punch. Ooh, I think there was a misinput dust there.
Ooh.
Throw.
Alright, I guess keeps it burst safe or just does the easy combo.
And it was two black beats, so I don't think that was a legit combo, probably.
Drive Zero.
Okay, good Abare from Lennard. I think Drive Zero was trying to get a tick throw.
Yeah, I was about to say Drive Zero really doesn't have to hurry here. Can actually wait for Lennard to come to them.
And they indeed did, and 6 speed jumping. I think Kai falls out of stuff really easily. I feel that with Ino combos too.
Yeah, surprisingly being like one of the shorter characters, still kind of hard-ish to combo for some.
I think they're like really flat in the air or something, and they tend to fall kind of faster than normal.
Yeah, just Guilty Gear
How
at
I
least.
feel. Really strong for Lennard this round, indeed.
The chase again! The jump out! Lennard is so ready with that jump K into a clean conversion.
Drive Zero unfortunately dying with their burst.
It's kind of like the most classic safe-ish escape attempt. Go for the double jump, then air dash out. But consequently, it's probably that one approach that you want to be on the lookout for. Yo, that's too heavy!
Unfortunately, they missed the DP input. Probably. Don't see why they would drop the combo at that point.
Very cute, careful neutraling here. Ooh, that's big. Okay.
Get the garden out.
Another massive win that you can look for is when Milia throws the pin, if you're able to scroll the screen enough, you might be able to completely deny access to the pin for the rest of the round.
Unfortunate combo drop. They got the
Ooh, lots of misinputs
from
there.
the FD disc. Pretty heavy. Yeah, I think they tried to check like a get in for free attempt with the pin from Drive Zero.
Ooh, very nice under.
Nice dash under. Wait.
That's so sick! What the fuck? He just pushed Drive
Comboed
Zero!
off first.
That's the most offensive burst I've ever saw. It just
Bursted
Drive
Combo
Zero.
did like absolutely nothing. Pretty funny. Nice check.
Ooh, that's another big one.
Oh, it's too far away. Good 6-pin. Ooh, how did that jump S with? I don't know. Gets the pin.
Bobbing, weaving, there it is finally. Ah, but misses the flash conversion.
Yeah. They missed a button there to make it combo or something.
And Lennard is definitely taking advantage of that. Nice use of FD there. Pushes Lennard away. Gets enough space to jump out. Ooh, that's a sick conversion. Unfortunately drops. Yeah, the classic.
Oh, nice. Oh, but unfortunate drop once again. Nice, finds a throw. Oh, they missed the dash. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, nice transition into a reset there.
Okay, garden out. There's a... There was a FB. JD, or whatever you wanna call that.
Yeah, it was kind of good presence of mind for Drive Zero to stay low profiled while that projectile was active, but in the end again,
yeah, Melia definitely can go under it easily.
Mm-hmm. But I feel like Drive Zero, again, it's the classic thing plagued by a lot of combo drops, a lot of miss inputs. It's like at least 50% of stuff sort of left on the table. The neutral is definitely good, getting a lot of hits, but the conversions, they just don't flow quite as you would love to.
Nice.
And again.
Ooh, again. Nice manages to maneuver around the stop sign from Kai.
With the jump K hits. That's a hard knockdown. Here we go from down.
And the worst burst.
Yeah, Great Sever pops you so high up in the air, combined with the amount of like how far up into the sky you get shot by just using your burst in general in Guilty Gear.
Yes, straight up died up from that burst.
That's how it be.
Like 60%, and then the throw FRC kill.
Lennard obviously being conscious of the pin. Split the meter, get a couple of decent block strings. Nice! 6-piece in the right direction this time. Set it up. I like this. Going with a little easier combos. Ooh. Nice bait.
Okay, I guess that was a bait. Let's call it a... Looked like they kind of missed something, but... Maybe they were looking for that burst.
It's looking like a decent round up until that point, but now Drive Zero doesn't have access to the pin.
Well, they're gonna get it now. Good block, but no punish. Since they were expecting RC from Lennard, they have full meter.
Full placer drop, this could be a kill. Alright, keep it
disc,
simple.
and there's the overhead. Okay, manages to DP out. Good backdashes out of the free heavy. Pressure reset at him.
There we go.
And then the double low.
But it does take a lot with like all the combo drops. You have to land so many hits and you kind of have to grind it out. That round lasted like what, 60-70 seconds?
That's how it is sometimes for maybe. Then again, you do have the really strong high-low game. Chase.
Nice, managed to pick up the pin. Set up
the garden out.
Yeah, good Abare.
Once again. They can get the pin back. There's a J. Super JD. Ooh, didn't. Maybe they were trying to jump out.
Was trying to slash back the second hit of the. What is it in this case?
Or no, I don't think they are.
Should be it, yeah. No burst and Lennard, full stick of butter ready to go.
Yeah, they went for the cross up low. Drive Zero was probably expecting the jump over and IAD jump heavy. Cross up overhead attempt.
Heaven or hell? Duo, let's rock!
Ooh, nice. Able to leave the pin behind. And it's a very decent position.
Okay, well, they decided to give it back to Drive Zero.
Yeah, that's a very interesting conundrum. When the pin is left behind and you're like, if you go forward, Milia will get the pin back. But if you stay still, you sort of open yourself up to be cornered.
Yeah, you're kind of like, I'm not giving you the pin, I'm gonna sit in this corner and make you approach me.
I guess the optimal answer would be like waiting till Milia starts to come forward and then meet them as they dash at you, but...
Yeah, something like that, I guess.
But that's the theory. Ooh, nice IB in the air.
Ooh, nice confirm.
Woo, and it's still going.
Oh, but the button drop combo progression getting harder and harder to keep the combo going. All those hits.
Lennard saw that
chases.
disc setup.
Overhead. Okay. DP's once out once again.
So much meter for Lennard once again.
There's the stop sign.
Especially since he was standing on that pin. Could afford to actually like stand there for a while and just throw the FB fireballs, completely deny the access to the pin.
Oh, nice. Garden stop some sort of move. I think it was the Super JD. Yeah, there's once again. Lennard is ready. No roll resets into throw.
Lennard can really afford to be like very defensive here. He doesn't really mind that Drive Zero gets like...
Oh, I think they just killed off that.
Man,
Milia health.
that's some damage. But yeah,
And
Lennard...
1 RC into the combo and suddenly Milia just died.
I mean, Kai has that damage as well of decent hits. Like, sort of, the damage potential for Kai sort of locked behind execution barrier, but when you get the right combo, it will definitely deal some.
Ooh.
Fireball gets there in time. Yeah, but look at this. It's like, for the duration of the whole set, Lennard is just perfectly fine Drive Zero, like letting Drive Zero throw the pin and jump in. And after that, ooh, that's a big one. Looking for one more hit. Lennard can take this so chill here. As soon as I say that, goes for the Scum Dipper.
Yeah.
And just like that, we're at set point. It's been a rough one.
It's looking good. There's another one with the 3 heavy.
I wonder...
Back, but then need damage for it. Throw.
Drive Zero needs
FRC, maybe.
some sort of a miracle here. Overwhelming life advantage for Lennard. Set point.
Okay, good. But no conversion.
That was very interesting. The close / first hit from the front and then it kind of auto-corrected?
Looked like it. Okay, this time gets a roll reset.
Ooh,
Oh,
okay.
what was that? Edge movement.
Nice
Come
Amare.
deeper. Has that fast startup.
Now it could potentially be one hit. Is that gonna be
That's
it? There's the
a
burst.
really unfortunate burst.
Kinda had to go for it, Lennard.
They kinda had to.
Yeah. That was a pretty decisive 7-0. Yeah, just very strong performance by Lennard. Like I said, it's like very defensive play, was not faced at all by the approaches of Drive Zero. Just basically let the pin rip, let Drive Zero jump in, and then was basically just looking for the interruption, the Abares against those pressure resets, those throws, and yeah, didn't really get opened up that much. and you know, as long as you can't finish your combo, you don't have to worry about the Oki of Milia either. But it do be like that. It do be like that. Next up, we got Gearuz chip from Portugal.
I guess we don't, since Gearuz just said that he will be late.
Ah, okay. I guess we can... I think I saw Alf in the chat, so we could play Alf versus OliveOily first. Alright, let me shoot them up a message. Oh no, slow mode on the, the European channel. I like. Sent one message, next message you can send in like a minute away. Alright, Alf and OliveOily have been informed of the situation. Also, I missed... Oh, that's actually pretty good, because... Let's see, I got a message from Goofy. Okay, that actually works out. So both Gearuz and Goofy are gonna be late, so... Sort of perfect-ish?
Maybe. Kind of.
Being positive here. Something making best out of worst situations.
Just switch the order.
Alright, so Testament versus May. I wonder, I think the matchup is probably fairly even, maybe slightly Testament favored. Not sure if Testa has...
I'm not sure if I've ever seen this matchup.
Yeah.
Seen it too much. May versus Testament.
Like, I'm not sure if Testament has the raw anti-air power to take
They have
May.
2S.
Yeah,
it's kind of a ridiculous button.
It's pretty good. At the same time, not sure how much you even have to like raw anti-air, because you have all the screen pollution that sort of makes it a little harder for May to move around. Both characters do have the firepower though, so first touch is probably gonna be crucial. Like, May just wants a clean in without having to worry too much about the screen clutter, and Testament will start doing Testament things out of the first touch.
That's a nice May color.
Yeah, really cool touch to the, like, usual pink.
Oh, and there's the corner for Testament. Okay, yeah, bursts out. Doesn't wanna deal with that nonsense. So, okay, now OliveOily has the corner. Commando.
Nice.
Combos. Okay, unfortunately, drops it.
Gets a decent amount of damage out of that.
Yeah.
Yo, just Abare
Just
Badlands.
overhead.
And here we go. You know
Just
how this
one
is gonna
hit.
go up.
Another one hit. Oh, 2 hits.
Very uncharacteristic drop there from Alf.
Nice 3k there from Oily. Went under the FB skull. There's another one though. Oh, past the meter.
Tail end. Here we
One
go.
hit into Master of Puppets.
Ooh, that was actually pretty
Nice.
cool.
It was a really good burst. Alpha was going for some sort of very dirty cross-up movement. Oh, but there was a 3.
Riding that dolphin momentum straight into that super hit on me. Yo, good. Good defending the airways for Alf. Alright, big hits coming in.
Reset.
That's
Oh, hits OTG.
slightly unfortunate. If you go for the command grab, it's gonna throw them over your shoulder. So if you miss the combo, you're essentially giving them a free card out of the corner pressure.
Damage.
Nice combos. Oh, is that gonna actually kill? That's so close. One more touch. Yeah.
2D.
Goes under the 6p.
Oh, aggressive round start. Okay. Oh. I was missing the combo.
Ooh, the dolphin just chases down the backdash.
Also very aggressive dolphin. Was going to be blocked, he would have been hit by the tree. Nice teleport from Elf.
Yeah, the timing just
Confirm.
timing aligned perfectly for Alf.
I guess one super tree. Nice movement over it. Can use the force break thing on the dolphin to like go higher.
Oh, that's so cool. Using the movement to disable the trees and then went for the cross up.
There's still one on the screen.
Good. Block on the cross up, but not that time. Oh, that's very close to finishing the deal.
Okay, well they're gonna. Oh no, it's just a punish.
Oh, that was so smart. Like if you block that, you'll basically end up minus frames against Mei. So
Unless you have the slash back
right, but
on the
that's kind of
spins.
that's
But
kinda hard.
that's we're taking the risk.
so that was
Do you
sort
have
of like
time?
I guess the second best option, just jumping over that super and being relatively neutral afterwards.
Yeah. I guess you can try to punish on reaction once they do the killer whale follow-up, since they have to do it at some point. I think
Pog,
will come out.
old Badlands loops. Glimpses of
Net.
accent core. I guess like against lighter opponents, you can still loop Badlands like 3 times or so.
Yeah. Elf just choosing to burst. They're gonna eat some nice damage.
Nice
Good
backdash.
backdash. No
Ah.
punish on the intro though. Nice. And they
Last
have
pixel.
like no health, and they have to somehow maneuver around the super.
That was dangerous.
What did that up dolphin hit?
I think OliveOily, she probably forgot the Master of Puppets was a thing this round still.
Or I guess they were betting that Alp's gonna eat the command throw, and it's like the tree is gonna whiff during the invul animation of the throw or something.
Yo, that jump heavy from Mei went completely wrong direction. And here comes Alf with the combo.
One hit, and Master of Puppets, yeah. Okay, they're just... Whoa, what happened there?
Wait, can't you keep the super going? Oh, did she hit on me? A little too pro-rated at that point.
Oh, there was another one. And that's death.
Ouch. That's sort of like
You just have to somehow remember that there was one set there. at some point of the match.
And that's the thing we were talking about earlier. You don't necessarily have to use your normals to anti-air if you have those traps perfectly set, especially the Master of Puppets ones.
Ooh, that was a nice hard dream.
Big crouch start.
Overhead, bit too far away for Farsight to hit. Some nice damage out of that counter.
Yeah, it's like full poison is something like, what, 1/3 of your life bar, even without the combo? Or like the normals?
Basically.
Again, the Hitomi doing the anti-airing for Alf.
Do they hit the one hit? Yeah.
God, this is gonna be hard. Oh, yeah,
Cross
that's so
up.
dirty!
And I think they're gonna die from like poison here.
That's so disgusting! Yeah, no way out of that. Especially without a burst. Alf utilizing some cross-ups I haven't necessarily seen much before.
I don't think we've seen Alf use that setup before.
It's kind of cool how, I guess, you know, with these fighting games with infinite potential. Yo, nice splash, slash pad. Doesn't lead into much, but gets out of the corner.
Oh, it's command round. And we're close to the corner, so we can do this.
Damage.
I think Alf is going to close to getting stunned. Yeah, burst out. Set up the delayed. Oh, they're just...
That's kind of...
OliveOily like spending all of the time there.
I guess it's kind of smart.
was gonna-
Because, like, what are you gonna do? If you're gonna chase her down, the Nightmare Circular you're holding isn't gonna hit much.
It indeed whip, but I've kinda got it with the well-spaced teleport there after landing. Yeah, they're gonna die. And Alpha's even able to counter the super.
Yeah, the Yamada. Kind of fast after the flash, but it is definitely not invulnerable, so...
Yeah, there was an Exebeast waiting. And I guess Alpha wasn't doing anything. They countered it. Okay, aggressive round start from OliveOily.
A little too far to pick up that counter hit. Ooh, almost brought the dolphin into the tree.
Oh! What?
That's... The thing that didn't baffle me was that OliveOily seemed to misinput into the taunt, but that Alf chose to punish with a taunt back. That's
They're
kinda
gonna taunt, they're gonna taunt back, I guess.
interesting. Oh, again.
There it is, man, and the fireworks. I think they're dead. Oh, tried to go for mid bottom steps. Another crosser. Nice jump out. There's the... I think that move is 6k. Roll.
Yeah,
That's the
against
combo.
light characters.
Ooh,
Do some good
back
loops.
beat, but doesn't matter. If it hits, it hits.
Have to be careful with that Zionist. Able to disassemble it. Here we go.
Oh, the fake out. And corner combo. Ooh,
Ooh, reset.
drops it, but yeah, reset. Alf has to burst, he's close to stun. Yeah, he's stunned.
There we go.
And just
Run them
cast
into,
them into
the
the corner.
Yep.
And easy finish. Oh,
Oh.
moving around. That crossed up, I guess.
I guess the best way to disassemble those Zionists just become a permanent hitbox.
Yeah. Oh, corners themselves. Kind of scary.
Ooh, nice
That
up
was
right there.
Very
Very dangerous though. Ooh, that
kind
was
of
so cool.
great. Oh, 2 hits.
Yeah, unfortunately, the one hit is the magic
Wonder if
tool.
it's somehow a bit different against May, maybe.
Nice escape
Maybe
with the dolphin.
disassembles the nets. Yeah, they're staggered, so you can command throw. Oh, they were going for cool combos, but unfortunately, it whiffed. Yeah, just burst, lose the poison status.
Still be anybody's game. Ooh,
There was a
trap.
net, but I think they could have punished that, but punishing Badlands is kind of weird. Kind of a weird move.
Reset base the burst.
Takes
Alright.
the burst, but no punish, but gets the dolphin.
And OliveOily is on the board.
Can't let Alf run away with the lead.
It's all about just able to get in, finding the position to do the pressure, score the big combos.
Nice
There's the
entire.
2S.
Yeah, it's a strong button in this version, definitely.
Yeah, I
We
guess it's
have the
kind
one
of
hit, yeah.
easy to forget like
Overhead.
how powerful that move is, because in Accent Core it wasn't really an anti-air, or it wasn't a strong anti-air, but AC+R, the 2S is very,
Nice
very good.
block on the 6-pin. Okay, there's a dolphin hook zone. Move, oh, straight into the hit-on. We get the one hit. Okay, I guess,
Ooh.
or... Yeah, that's not possible there anymore.
Yeah, interesting.
Yes, I guess Alf didn't notice getting 50 meter.
Yeah, it looked like it was the last hit that built the 50 meter, so Alf wasn't quite like confident that it was gonna build it, so went for a different extension.
I guess so. Let's see. Nice.
Hits it this time.
Okay, catches the jump out.
Very strong start for May.
Ooh, but gets hit. Okay, immediate burst.
The overhead.
And there's the overhead, yeah. They were trying to abare something since they got counter hit.
Straight into the command grab.
Okay, yeah, bursts out.
Good
Wants this game. And I think they're dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
May damage.
May has 25 meter to do force break on RC extensions. I'm gonna eat some nice damage. Oh, that was... Where did that counter go? Guess it behaved weirdly due to the
During the
way
dolphin ride.
up dolphin. Like where up dolphin registers May's position or something.
Ah, that 6P overhead of the Gatling string. Very decent damage from Alf.
Finds a 2D. Gets rid of all the nonsense going on.
Ooh, but here's the
That
comeback.
is some nice damage. Ooh, doesn't hit the...
Jump out of the left, right, and the air interception. This could potentially kill.
I
Alf
think
is gonna get the burst back.
Yeah, then
Has to.
baits it. Oh, but 5 heavy doesn't hit too far away.
Yeah,
Moving.
also,
There's a
because
net.
oh no,
Oh no. Uh-oh.
keeping it safe. Alright, Alf choosing to
can't
just back
eat.
off.
There's dies to the net.
Yeah, that's like the most simplest solution at that point. Both players basically 0 hit points. Alf says, "Alright, I'll just set up as many traps as possible. Give the ball to OliveOily."
And
And
it gets hard to maneuver around
Yeah.
them since you have to faultless defense everything so you don't die. Okay, that was a good trade for Oily. Take it in. Nice. Oh, flips the TK Badlands.
but still enough untech time to get a
Yeah.
little sneaky high-low.
There's the net. Opening the corner. Yeah. Setups.
Oh wow,
Just take the hit.
just
Wonder what they were expecting there. Getting the corner.
again gets hit.
I wonder what's going on there.
Is that
I
like,
know Testament has some sort of really weird cross-up tech there, but I'm not sure if Alpha's doing it there.
Yeah, it feels like
Yeah, I guess it's the back-turned corner knockdowns, yeah. It crosses up. Yeah, back-turn knockdown. That's the thing there. Check that myself in the... Very good. What is it? The replay takeover tech. Figure that out since I've gotten hit by them. What's going on? Oh, I think, yeah, Oil is dead.
god, that game was testament. That's so dirty though, that cross up.
Yeah, it's kind of you have to know.
And even if
Like,
you're
why am I getting hit?
Yeah. And even if you do know, it's still like, I guess 50-50.
I think that's 617 combo.
Alright, gonna build the 50 here. Ooh, again, the 2 hits.
The 2 hit. The chase down.
Yo, Alf is being so aggressive here. Who needs traps? I'm the brawler now.
It's XAB is the trap.
Yeah, Alf has like 101 different ways of finishing this up. Poison probably being the simplest one.
Yeah. We have to worry about guts at that point.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. Of that sweep, you do get the Batlance loops on lightweights. Oh man.
They're gonna eat some... Are they gonna get the second set? Combo's over, but...
Oh no!
There's a big 3.
Tried to dash through, but...
And now they're dead.
Yeah, not enough momentum, I guess. Started out fairly even, but Alf running away with so much momentum, especially the past 2 games. Everything just went Testament's way, basically. The traps, they're strong. 1 lapse in concentration.
And you're eating all the damage.
Yeah, you're poisoned, you're trapped, you're everything that Testament players put you through.
Oh, there was a net there. I didn't notice that. Gets the 1 hit. Oh, I guess they messed up the...
Nice up right there, preventing the command grab. Oh boy.
Gets a hit.
It's a good start, but OliveOily, she needs more.
There's a net. Okay, well, it's now off screen. Okay.
Got the resources now, but we need the hits.
And we need that hit.
Ooh, that was so smart.
There's a hit.
Avoiding the FP
Fast
skull.
trade. Nice.
Ooh, rare footage. Whiner, doing work. Finds the hit, man! Tried to double up. Unfortunately.
Yes. Good block on the dash from now.
Yeah, the pace of the game, she was already committed to that overhead mix-up.
Okay, that was an important block there.
Always
Very scary mid.
see that 6P coming, life flashing before your eyes, but now Alf working with the set point here.
The knockdown the corner.
Alright, blocks it this time.
Yeah, powers through.
That's kind of
Okay,
smart.
I guess. Yeah, they switch sides though.
Especially
They
since...
can't get the plus frames.
Yeah, and Alf didn't have... I think he didn't have the meter for slashback either, so...
Nice. Okay, do we have... Oh, didn't have the charge here. Nice.
Yeah,
Well, let's go.
Alf
That's
probably...
almost death. That's all.
Oh no!
Ooh, panic burst.
No, say it isn't so, Senpai! OliveOily! Not like this! Not like this! She's dead! She's dead!
You hate to see that type of thing happen.
Oh no! But it do be like that. The king of
Panic
combos
burst.
does not giveth a damn. Sees an opening, takes it, and brutally murders you.
It was the poison from the counter. They just died. They went for the immediate burst and it whiffed.
Alright, we have Gearuz, and now all we need is a Goofy. So Goofy did say that they had an emergency and it was probably gonna be like 30 minutes. Let's see, that was... How many minutes ago was that? That was exactly half an hour ago, so...
Maybe Goofy will show up.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to hope that everything is okay. But I guess while we're waiting for Goofy, we could kill a little bit of time and again talk about the matchup. Which, yeah, I wonder. I guess looking
also
at
another matchup I don't think I've really seen before.
Yeah, Chip is a little lesser played character. Like AC+R, Exert, Chip definitely on the difficult side of things to pilot. I think I love to say myself that Chip, especially in the older versions, is not a character for normal human beings. Is sort of like a character for robots and like Japanese gods. Like you don't have a lot of room for errors, and maneuvering Chip around perfectly is difficult. Not only that, like Chip is not only difficult to pilot, but also like the amount of creativity you have with this character. You kind of have to. You get to be very. It's a very freeform thing. Chip has so many different movement tools, has multiple air jumps, can grab the corner, grab the wall, you have the teleports. There's just so many different ways to utilize your movement as Chip.
Yeah.
You see these like same Chip, especially I guess Exert Chip is a very good example. You have some of these Chips who play completely different. You have obviously your world-class Chips, Summit, that are just overall solid. But then you have like very different kind of Chips. What's the name of the one guy who was from were they from Hokkaido?
Who are you talking about? Are you talking about Endo or something?
Not Endo. There's
E.T.?
Yeah, E.T. was that guy.
He was from like... Was it Kyushu or something?
Yeah, something like that, but like...
I think he was from Kyushu. Same place that Isamu is from, I think.
Right. But E.T. has a very, very distinctive playstyle. Like, loves to... It's just impossible to explain. When you see it, it's like, wow, you can play Chip like this? It's like Chip just has limitless amount of options how you can express yourself, especially with the mobility. Yeah. And it's kind of same in this game.
Yeah, Endo has the greatest playstyle. It's hard to figure out what he's trying to do. The unreadable Chip.
But at the same time, it's like... While you're doing your stuff, you gotta avoid running into the opponent's big swings. And especially in this matchup, it's gonna be super important to avoid those hits while Moroha is active.
I think even in base form, I think the Abba 6 heavy is going to like murder Chip if he gets counter hit by it.
Theoretically speaking, like Chip moves so fast, Abba base form moves so slow. Technically, I guess theoretically you shouldn't be running into her buttons that much, but I mean, it's easy to say, to be honest.
Yeah.
With these Potemkin-like characters, when they're expecting you, it's the thing with Chip is he's extremely good at moving around, extremely good at evasion, but he doesn't really have like a surefire way in. If you want to get in, and especially if you want to open your opponent up you're always putting yourself at a risk. In Exert, Chip, like if you actually want to open somebody up when you're pressuring, your only option really that is not like reactable is to dash in there and throw them. And that's not a proposition that Chip players will take very easily. You get like what, 60 damage from that throw, maybe like a poor left-right Okizeme. And if you get touched, the opponent is gonna do, best case scenario, more than 200 damage on you.
Yeah.
It is the life of Chip players, always trying to make the best you can out of every situation, risk-reward wise. And I think like historically Chip tends to struggle against the heavy hitters quite a bit. I can't think of a character, like a heavy hitting character, that has very bad matchup against Chip. I guess like theoretically
I can't think of any.
I guess theoretically like Potemkin matchup is it even Chip favorite?
I'm not sure.
Let me pull out some old matchup charts. Let's see, Chip matchups. I mean, I guess if you look at AC+R matchup charts, Chip kind of considered a god tier character. The matchup chart I am looking at doesn't have. Does it have a single negative matchup for Chip? Has one. Order Soul. But
Okay.
I mean, I guess I'm a little biased because I've played Exert a little more and know a little more about Exert Chip, and you know, in that matchup you tend to struggle against the heavy hitters. But I guess like the versions of Chip are very different for sure. I guess the AC+R meta, where all the characters have just a lot of tools, a lot of stuff, a lot of junk, sort of complements Chip's playstyle and kit enough. And I mean, in Exert, you still have most of your tricks left, but they're like slightly undertuned compared, like not really undertuned, but they're definitely toned down from the AC+R and Accent Core days. It seems to be sort of the theme of AC+R that like all of the junk is very powerful. FB moves, especially every single FB move is super hard to deal with. And I think in the XX series, teleporting is not very easy to counter now, is it?
Yeah, it's pretty damn fast, especially with the FRC points.
Right, the FRCs complement it even more. And due to the, like how RCs work in AC+R, you don't really get the slowdown. The game just keeps rolling forward.
Yeah, it's just suddenly there.
Yeah. Whereas in maybe Exert, a simple like 6B is gonna do wonders, depending on the character. Some characters have even better anti-airs. You're like, a game plan against Chip in Exert can consist of you just standing still until the Chip player wants to do the back teleport, and then just anti-airing them for like 200, 300 damage. But that thing is kind of hard to pull off in AC+R. In AC+R, you sort of just have to deal with it and consider that like you're probably not gonna catch Chip out of most of those. And then it sort of develops into, all right, you gotta chase him, you gotta try to swing, and you gotta try to hit him as much as you can.
Just hit Chip. and win.
Yeah, that's what Sun Tzu said.
When you see Chip hit him and he dies.
It is that simple. Now, Goofy...
What is the status on Goofy?
Still AFK. We need to buy a little more time for Goofy. But as far as Goofy goes, doesn't participate in the FT7s all that often, but when he does, he usually comes out swinging and delivers some super entertaining gameplay. But, I mean, Abba kinda tends to be that way.
Indeed.
Not necessarily the strongest character, but definitely hella entertaining to watch.
Very explosive, both ways, I guess.
And if my memory serves me correctly, Goofy is definitely one of the like stronger ABBA players. They have the core, they have the combos, they have the confidence, and those are sort of like, I guess, prerequisites for playing a strong ABBA. You can't really drop combos. You have to execute fairly well, because there is the IK factor. If you mess up, you can easily lose the round immediately to one touch, like we saw earlier with MisterTomato's strong performance.
Yeah. Of course, depending on what kind of IK you have.
Right.
Not all IKs are created equal.
And like you said earlier, I guess Chip has...
Chip has a very slow one.
Yeah. So I guess depending on... It really depends on what kind of... What's the, like, what is the last hit that you score the hit with? If it's something like 2D, then obviously pretty much most characters are gonna have enough time to activate and execute the IK. But if you get like a little more rare hit, yeah, I'm not really sure what kind of hit that would be for Chip, but sometimes you just might score like a random counter hit and just let the combo drop there, and then try to have enough frames to activate the IK and get the kill. It might be harder for these characters like Chip, who have a little, like, slightly slower activation on their declare.
Oh, he does have a very consistent IK setup. What is it from? Oh yeah, Force Break Gamma, that makes sense, and it has the...
Yeah, FB Gamma kind of jails you in the air.
It jails you in place, and it, like, after it expires, you get the OTG FB Gamma.
Is that like... Is that precisely for ABBA, or can you actually do that against other characters as well? Because, I mean, FB Gamma does jail you for a very long time in the air. But I mean, against ABBA specifically, that's a very good tool. Like, whatever hard knockdown you get, spend the 25, jail them, and then go for an IK.
It gives you time to activate, and after it goes away, Haba gets knocked down, rises up, and does the recovery thingy. And that gives Chip enough time to do the longer IK animation.
It's very uncommon in this game to be like doing any sort of an IK setup against anybody else but ABBA. I guess like theoretically, if even if you're like a fast IK character and you score a stun, I think theoretically there's not enough time to IK anybody if they mash out of the stun.
Probably.
Yeah.
I guess there shouldn't be.
But I mean,
yes, some characters have. Guess the characters that have a throw IKs might be fast enough. I don't know.
And then there's the issue that, you know, you will actually have to be a machine to mash out of a stun as fast as possible.
Yeah, like against Kai, you have to mash really fast since he has a really fast startup and animation.
And then the legacy problems to mash out of a stun like that sort of means you gotta go kind of hard on your stick, right?
Yeah.
So much so that you're eventually gonna break it. You'll have to replace parts if you mash from the bottom of your heart that hard and that fast. Keisuke-san, konbanwa. Still... Oh!
Okay, Goofy's back.
We got a reply. We got our match.
Nice.
Alright, the prediction is up. So our Chip player from Portugal, our ABBA player from Denmark. It's been a while since we saw Goofy play. It's time to see people explode on screen.
I wanna see Chip die at least once from like some random ass hitter in Moroha mode. ABBA gets a hit in the corner and Chip's life just disappears.
And now that Gearuz has actually, the fun fact is, it was actually Gearuz who gave us the info that you have the good IK setups. We're probably gonna see those quite a bit from Gearuz.
Yeah. Okay, scary.
Oh, that's gonna be... Oh!
Oh.
I guess wasn't quite ready for that.
Oh, cool. Nice air throw. And that's not gonna kill, but there's a neutral.
Yeah, that's the thing, like, having a game plan that is just 100% concentrated on the IK, it can be hard. It is like... Your muscle memory sort of makes you autopilot into like the usual stuff, and sometimes in the heat of the moment you just don't realize, oh, I was playing against ABBA, right?
I think I saw Chip's portrait flash earlier. Oh, misses the dash after that.
It's kind of what you'd expect. ABBA lands one hit, Chip's portrait already flashing.
Okay, there's one knockdown. Okay. Ooh, finds it. Ooh, yeah, I think he had to first there.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, but loses the mode. Yeah, gets the mode after that trade.
Yo, nice DP.
Oh, what was that a 6k FRC? Fired something cool, but Goofy didn't care.
I blinked and I missed it. Yeah, that was very interesting. And then going into the Goku Moroha activation.
Nice.
Alright, here we go.
Heavy.
Oh,
Danzai.
doesn't give
It's
it
gonna
down.
hurt.
The
Okay,
reset?
yeah, finds the reset.
Oh, I think he's
Unblockable.
dead. He's gonna be dead,
Moroha.
right?
I think he's
Stun?
Yeah, he's stunned. He can't.
Yo!
Oh.
Goofy! Oh no, pops up with the IK!
Gearuz was smashing pretty fast there. Okay, there's a random ass stupid ABBA air normal that hits really far away.
I wonder if that was a miss input or if that was a random pop off.
Yeah, I don't know.
It seemed kind of unnecessary, but that was scary. Because Goofy was running out of blood as well.
Yeah.
Gearuz only needed like 1 or 2 hits, and that was gonna be the complete opposite result. Ooh, misses the OTG key crab, unfortunately. We go left, right. Guesses right. Or actually guesses left.
Oh, Danzai. Yeah, burst out. Nice. Yeah, there's some kind of knockdown though. No punish on the downside. It's kind of hard to punish, but
Yeah, it's definitely
There's
minus
like-
enough, but
there's like some stuff where you like IB the first hit and do things.
that time Gearuz had Goofy low enough health that
Nice entire.
didn't actually need to think about the IK at all.
Oh, oh, that was a dust. I was like, what was that? Normal. 'Cause it was the base mode dust.
Yeah, didn't do much damage either, even on
Yeah.
chip.
Yeah, do this. Okay, finds the hit grab, command grab. I think it changes depending on distance.
Yeah, Chip definitely has the capabilities to challenge some of those normals, but the thing is, the risk reward. While you can challenge, doesn't mean that you always
Nice
should
punish
challenge.
on the Pokemon activation. Ooh, that's a scary hit. Oh, reset even. I think he's... Yeah, he's dead.
Yes, that's a cool
Full
thing.
corner loops in Gokumora.
Yeah, if the Goku
Did so much
Moroha,
damage.
the Goku Moroha activation on
Oh,
block,
that was a scary DP.
Goku Moroha activation on block definitely plus, but if you make it whiff, then yeah, not so safe, especially against Chip.
Yeah. He does have the Dragon Blade. Okay. Burst. Luckily, who he was dashing into.
Ooh, scary.
I
Unblockable.
think is he dead?
Is he?
No, I think it's gonna scale too much. Yeah, and it was a bit, but the air throw.
Yeah, really good.
Goofy is
Really good stack chase there, man. Goofy is on fire.
Heaven or hell? Duel.
Yeah, that's the real taunt. I mean, arguable. The ballsy taunt is definitely the normal taunt because you give 50 meter to your opponent, but I mean, red IK pop off is the classic.
That's the one. I think Ogawa has done it a few times in matches when he's feeling himself.
One knockdown. Oh, he's
Ooh,
running out of the gauge.
How did that
IK?
not punish that? Yeah, he can't from that since he don't have meter for the tech,
Oh yeah, you need 25
and the normal IK is way too slow.
plus frames.
Yeah, plus frames. Danzai. Oh, I think he tried. Okay. Luckily, Chip has fast enough normals to interrupt to the armor. If he didn't have meter for the FB Danzai. Gets the mode.
Man, that was a
What's he doing? Is that a taunt? Oh, now he's in the corner.
uh-oh.
He's gonna get the knockdown.
Yeah, here we go. Wait,
Oh, wait!
hello?
Accidental teleport. Hello?
Is
Is the 2 3-6 to 3-6
Cut.
wasn't really that hard.
Cut the feed, we're dropping everything, and I think Gearuz is dead here.
It's kind of close to that. Yeah.
Especially since he's losing health having the IK activated.
Yeah.
Of all the misinputs that you could get is like
Yeah,
2-2 into a button.
At least he confirmed it into a...
Alright, there we go. This should be it.
Yeah, there it is.
Man, that's so cool.
I think that's the only way you can do that, since it's so slow. It's kind of a long, like, startup, and then you have the whole setup for the pentagram thing that it needs to hit.
So wait,
Definitely can't do that off of anything except that.
Hmm.
FB, Gamma.
Duo. Let's rock.
Ooh, there's the burst. Yo, but that's not the punish you were looking for.
Yeah, definitely not.
Oh my goodness, that's big. Gearuz.
Okay, yeah, if Danzai there punish.
Uh-oh.
They don't have meter for... I think... Yeah.
Smart. Activate. Yo,
Ooh,
where
that's
from
clipped.
the skies?
Yeah, nice. Gamma.
He's gonna run out of the gauge. Doesn't even need... Ooh.
Oh, but he finds luckily a hit block on that.
Saved by the bell, just barely. A little too early on those gammas.
Nice block once again on the...
Wonder if Goofy has to play this round in just base form.
He does have one pack, but yeah. Can't activate if Gearuz is in his face.
And it's super difficult to activate as well with Blood back against Chip, who can cover the distance so fast.
Yeah. Oh, it's a gold burst.
Nice.
Nice air throw. What's the mix? Oh, he corners himself. That was scary.
Oh my god.
Okay, luckily he misses his dash there, I think.
Nice, gets a pickup of jump the counter hit.
Nice.
One more.
He activates. Small punish. Oh,
Oh, hello.
okay. No disconnects, luckily. Just a weird pickup.
Yo, this is gonna
This
do
is
so much
damage.
Ow.
Okay.
I think he
Managed
tried to raise it
avoid
again.
Yeah, there's a Suka motion to not die from like one random.
Oh, with side left, right, that should be it, yeah. And Goofy can't really burst that either. He could try to, but it's all in vain because that setup is like FB gamma, then just 2P or 5P. You're not gonna burst against that.
Yeah.
Heaven or hell. Duo. Let's rock.
Okay. Kind of greedy start from Goofy there.
It's a cute 1-2 counter hit in the air with base form.
Nice punish.
Yep.
Oh, that was scary.
Yo, what? Just blood backing in the face. I think Goofy did that earlier as well. That's maybe a misinput.
Okay. Okay, does he get
Goodbye.
Yeah, nice.
God, that's so cool. It's the most anime IK I've ever seen.
Nice. What's the mix? I think he wanted to throw, but
Yeah, for sure.
his 6 heavy doesn't really have. And I guess it catches jump out? Question mark.
Ooh, takes the burst as well.
Mix. Nice. Okay, scary. Swinging with the 6 heavy, might as well. Okay,
What?
finds a activation. Oh, why did he?
I think
Was
hard
that a-
bait.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he's not gonna burst there.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta expect them not to, because Gearuz was sitting on that round victory. Not only that, but they were full on health still.
Yeah.
I mean, when you think about it, it is a very distressing situation. You just activated Gogu Moroha. Even if Abba doesn't have any life left and can kinda kill you with 2 combos, you're still pretty okay.
Yeah, and you have the round lead too.
Oh, I didn't block that.
Okay, still gets clipped. FB escape. Doesn't get the knockdown to the grab thingy. Key grab. Okay, just activates it back. Was that still a punish on the... I think they get the, yeah. Doesn't even need the OTG hits.
Does Abba's life tick down without her swinging, by the way?
I don't think it does. Ticks
Yes.
down from the hits.
Yeah. So in that sense, I mean, the blood itself ticks down, so I guess there's some value for Chip doing his long-ass combos in certain situations.
Yeah.
Oh, he bursted! And still went into the Suka motion.
Oh.
Nice!
Oh, just simultaneous FB.
That's like one of the few super good things of the base form. It does have that FB dash.
Oh, misses the ender.
Ooh. That's one hard knockdown.
That's the mix. It's a... Oh, doesn't get... Yeah, goes out, activates, get the health back and back in the mode.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that was a scary burst. That's the mix. Mixed play.
And Goofy doesn't really have a way out of this other than killing Gearuz, yeah.
Teleport JD counter hit.
Alright,
After
Gearuz.
the 2 losses at the start. Gearuz 4 straight.
Gearuz picking up a decent amount of steam here.
Heaven or hell. Duo. Let's rock.
But Goofy doesn't seem like he's slowing down much either. It's just that Gearuz has
Aircraft.
basically adapted to and been able to pull off those IKs.
Counter.
And Groove is still in base mode. Nice. Combos.
It is certainly a struggle. Not only do you have to like pull it off perfectly after you activate, but sometimes getting into the mode is a massive hassle in itself. And one more
Okay,
knockdown.
he has the meter for...
There it is. Wasn't quite ready this time.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, TP. Even if it trades, Goofy was going to die.
Counter.
Oh, that
It was a trade, so it didn't go into the key grab. Oh,
oh, that's
was that a teleport FRC into Gold Burst? Oh, he missed the motion once again. Accidental teleport. Okay, he safely manages to leave the mode, but he lost all his meter.
Oh, the bait on the burst. Looking like a
Oh,
Gearuz round once again. Beautiful afro.
oh, barely, not enough. Okay, checks the dash.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. The FB dash, just waiting enough till Abba goes into recovery and then strikes. I wonder that's really weird. Do you have to be airborne to perform that chip IK? Or does
It goes into the air.
so it's just 236, 236
Yeah, it's
heavy.
same input as everyone else.
I'm so baffled how does
I guess he's doing it so fast he accidentally just gets 2-2.
yeah.
Who knows? Old buffer things.
But I mean, as an IK enthusiast in other games, I should know if there's a possible misinput you can pull off with that IK input, it is going to happen.
Oh, that was a I'm gonna kill myself DP there, but luckily for Gearuz, Goofy didn't punish it.
Oh, that actually makes a lot of sense. 2-2 input is heavily prioritized. Yeah, that's the same with actually Jam as well. IK, by the way. How can like a 15-year-old or 20-year-old, how many years old this game is anyway? How, like an old IK like chips looks so much better than IKs in like Xrd.
And it's pretty cool.
It's like short, simple, and effective. Looks beautiful.
Nice confirm. Or drops it. Or doesn't get the ender. Throw.
Alright.
Mode.
Now we're in the best possible position, but the reversal.
Does so much damage. He doesn't get an OTG.
I guess there's still a chance for Goofy to win. You do have the double.
Oh, if you
recovery.
get something like that. Unfortunate combo drop though.
Has to refresh with Goku Moroha, but gosh.
The DP bet. He got the big hit, but he didn't get the combo. Could have also been really so much stun on.
Yeah.
Chip.
Can't really drop those. Could have followed into a big Goku Moroha activation combo, but
Heaven or hell. Duo. Let's rock.
Out of the ID. Unfortunate. Random. I think that's an overhead.
nice whiff punish there.
Okay.
Nice, it picks it up as well. Yo,
Nice.
damage! Into Mix Arena, yeah, Goofy doesn't want to deal any of that. Good 6p from Chip.
Okay. Let's see what Goofy can do. Okay. DP. FB Danzai, yeah.
Interesting!
Okay, FB DP.
I wonder if you can actually punish that Danzai by bursting, like whiffing the burst at a perfect moment.
I think it looked like Goofy should have punished the burst in my eye. I don't know, it looked weird. Kind of weird to judge since Chip has that kind of invisible recovery on the burst.
Yeah, Goofy just somehow not managing to get a lot of stuff started. Activates again, but Gearuz is staying very, very tight, not letting themselves get hit.
Yeah, mixing up reversal stuff to interrupt.
Has to burst, one hit is gonna be the set.
Okay.
Got a lot of
Keep
life
for
with
life.
that.
Yeah.
Goofy really has to make this count somehow.
Need to get that hit in. I'm building that risk gauge.
Oh, and that's, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.